Hi everyone, I'm Josh Russin,
My name is Kenneth Granberry.
and this is our project uh, up to date for the Arduino automations device. So far, we have pretty much gone, I'd say, about 80% of the way through. We started off with the power supply and the keypad that we're going to show you here in a minute. Um, we have a like a RFID sensor that we have that you can either push a key like a key control, or you can use your RFID uh, to swipe it in front and it'll unlock the door. We've got that working first. All right, so the next thing we had to work on was the server with the Arduino. We used the Ethernet shield with the SD card, and we ran a code on the Arduino to make it host as a server, and then it pulled the website from the SD card. It's just got buttons on it. It's a template we found. I mean, it'll update to let you know if something is switched on or off with the button. And after playing with it a while, it finally started working. And we had some network issues here on campus, and then I tried it at home, and I had to do a port forward with it, but it finally got working. And then now here in 207, it works on the network in here rather fine. So the internet connectivity and website ability is working really well now.
All right. And for the next part that we tested, we also tested the relay with the outlet, which of course the 120 volts coming out. And we used it with the push button to ensure that the relay was actually working properly. And with using the push button, we actually used a fan that we can later show you guys a picture of what everything actually looked like. We had our own outlet that we created, so you could actually plug a device inside of it and then use the push button to press it to actually turn the device on or off.
All right, turn it off.
All right, after ensuring that the relay did work with using the fan and the outlet and the push button that was created with the circuit board, we then moved to the next phase of trying to make sure that everything would work properly, integrating everything with Josh has already created with the website and the buttons already on the site. So what we also made sure of was that when we plugged the fan into the circuit, which we made, and the wall outlet rather, once we plugged it in, we wanted to make sure that when we pressed the button on the site that the fan actually did turn on. And once doing so, the fan did turn on properly and it did operate without any issues or anything like that. So from that point, we did know that the circuit did work, as well as Josh's portion of what he created for the website did work. So now, if you plug a device in and you actually press the button, you can turn a fan on or off, or a light or LED or anything else like that that you want to actually hook up.
After his testing the relay with the website with the outlet, I decided to take it upon myself to also try testing it out with the door lock mechanism. So whenever you would push a button, it would unlock the door and stay on until you re-clicked the button and turned it off, or locked it back. Uh, Initially, there was some trouble with this. I initially there was a push wire connected to the power supply that would send a signal or receive a signal from the keypad whenever the right key or key fob was swiped. It would send a signal to the power supply and then unlock the door for an allotted amount of time. So I tried to add a signal to that line with the relay, but it overloaded the circuit and turned off the power supply for some reason. Um, and then after further reading the schematic for the power, or not the power supply, but uh, the key fob mechanism, Uh, there's a on the back of it. There's a switch hole or a connector where you could close the circuit and it would unlock the door as like a switch. And I was able to connect the relay to the switch port and signal that way, and it would stay open if it was clicked on the website, and then you click the button again and it would lock back. So it was just a bypass of the push button mechanism on the power supply.
All right, and as of right now, the last portion that we have to do to finish the project out would be to, of course, to redesign the website, because as of right now, the website looks really plain because we just have a default background and everything with just the little push buttons. But we're gonna try to use the HTML to go ahead and redesign the site a little bit, make it look a lot nicer than what it looks now. Because it's Arduino, you can't do a lot. You can't have a lot of programs on the Arduino because it takes up so much memory. So we're going to try to stick with the HTML to just make sure the site looks a lot nicer and be able to turn the push buttons on and off and everything. So of course the user would be able to interact with whatever device that they hook it up with.